And the chaos continues. Italian Red Guards all over Italy. You know, something that sort of strikes me in Paradox games is that, you know, you can be all out of manpower. There can be like, you like us, we've had wars for like a decade.
Centuries almost.
Yeah, and you'd think that the male population able to participate in military activities, so to say, aka soldiers, that they would be easily counted. But no, I mean, never before has Italy seen such a vast military engagement.
Yeah, just welcome to the glorious worker revolution. We will take power in Italy just like we did in Spain, in the glorious Spanish Socialist Republic, or whatever we call it ourselves.
You know, the biggest reason why I'm opposed to communism isn't so much the ideology in this case, it's the terrible flags that you get.
Well, I don't know, you should give it a shot. Maybe you like the flag.
No,
you never know.
No.
You should give it a shot. Either way, I have an entire army to rebuild. But yeah, I'm the world's 7th greatest power, and you are the 10th. Huh.
10th? Well...
let's just say that your industry has taken a beating in occupations upon occupations and sieges after sieges. After sieges after sieges.
Yeah, you know, I'm surprised that I'm not, like, further down, because my country has been a mess for the past decade.
True, it has been.
Austria-Hungary. I'm surprised, though, that they are as high as they are, but, oh well. I guess they haven't had... We occupied Vienna a bit, but that was pretty much it for them.
Yeah. And I just realized that my industry had problems.
Should we
start allowed to expand this factory because... Oh god, I just spent all my money on factory upgrades. Well, now I need some money. Yeah, let's start the time a bit at least. Let's get a few days rolling.
Yeah.
I'm still scared of the desync problem, so maybe we should keep it.
Yeah, I don't think we've
calmer.
ever had as many problems with desyncs as with this playthrough.
This playthrough is quite unique.
Compare it like when we were playing Russia, advertisement for our other playthrough.
Stupid freaking advertisements within.
But,
it makes no sense.
But there we've had no desyncs at all.
Yeah, so go watch that instead if you do.
Yeah, if you
because
want
it's easier to edit.
Better gameplay.
Now let's see here. I need to re-establish my military.
We're up to 1907, by the way, in terms of years here. But where is it? 1935? No. What's the end?
The end of the world as we know it is 1936. Oh, no, this is Africa. I didn't mean to recruit people in Africa. I don't mind people from Africa. But they can't transport themselves to Spain. Well, technically they can. I mean, I have ships. Or do I? What happened to my ships? I don't have any ships. Oh, I lost them. Yeah. In the horrible battle of the Adriatic Sea.
Austria-Hungary wants military access. I don't think so.
Well, I mean, why not? What's the worst that could happen?
I just don't like their face. That's the worst that can happen.
It's very, very cruel.
Oh, I'm gonna turn off Hunt Rebels because it's just... You were right.
It is a hassle.
It's just terrible.
It's annoying to deal with.
Why are people wanting military access? Is it just because... I mean, is there a war going on?
Well, most likely. I mean, let's find out. Oh yeah, there's a big war between Austria and half the world, apparently. The Second Great War, by the way, has started. Led by Chinese Empire versus the United Kingdom. The Chinese Empire, Germany, Belgium, Netherlands, and Ukraine, which is an interesting mix.
And Germany wants German East Hanover. No,
the Chinese Empire. Iceland acquires all states with core provinces. Is that the reason for the war? Why would the Chinese want Iceland to acquire all states?
What?
Why do they care?
Iceland?
Yeah.
Chinese Empire. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
And Germany demands Helgoland.
Yeah, Germany is obsessed with like Denmark.
Yeah, those 8,000 men living on the British island.
The only thing more ludicrous would be if someone started a war over Jan Mayen, the island next to
Iceland. Germany acquired Chile. Yeah, that's not gonna work out well. Poor Austria-Hungary. I mean, if you're ready now after the glorious revolution, when they've taken over, we could try for a beatdown. So do I have enough money for all of these factories?
Glorious revolution.
I mean, the problem is that I would really be... Like, the thing about communism is that I really would have to be playing on my own so I could stop the time, go through all of my states and see, okay, this state produced that. Okay, maybe I should build this instead. And so now I'm kind of going by random, but let's see what I need. This is not going to be a good thing. What does Languedoc produce?
More rebellions.
Languedoc. Do I have enough? I do have a lot of canned food, in fact. Well, I mean, someone has got to produce our vehicles. So put an automobile factory in there. Why the hell not? We have the rubber. I have rubber from Africa. Extremadura, you have no workers available. Where's workers? Andalusia, there are. But Languedoc needs it more. So what can I do with rubber, I mean?
Well, yeah, no.
Yeah, I know what you were going for.
I'm not going to go there. I mean...
Is it automobiles?
The joke is self-made.
It is. Oh, electric gear. Everyone likes electric gear. Let's put some there. And maybe machine parts.
I'm getting
telephone factory. Yeah. Okay.
I'm getting news of new rebellions, but I can't really see any more units. But maybe there are. There's so many that I can't tell the new ones apart. Oh, I need to take those ones out. 45,000 in the south here.
I have a campaign for public meetings, but I cannot push through that reform. I already had good healthcare. I have pretty much everyone can read, so I don't need to care about that. The only thing would be things that will make it harder for my industry, like, 14-hour workday. What the hell? Only 14 hours?
It really strikes me, by the way, now that I've been playing... Today, I've been off from work today. I've been playing EU4 all day. And, I love EU4. Actually, it's funny how we haven't done EU4 playthrough yet, but I think that will come eventually. But it's so clear that, it feels a bit like... I was going to say go back in time. I guess it is technically in terms of development and everything, but it's just... Victoria 2 just feels so pre-EU4 somehow. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just very rough.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Somehow.
But then again, there are some things that even they could have added that, but I was playing a bit too. And one thing I didn't like was... Or do you know that if you can put some sort of... what's this called? Rally point.
Mm-hmm.
Is that available in...
EU4?
In EU4?
Oh, I forget. Not that I know of, but
well, that's like I'm going to build a new army, and I know that if you build a pre-made template, they will merge at some point. I think where you click it, but beyond that it was quite annoying because I wanted the armies to join in automatically, but I had to go and fetch them. It seems like they should have added that by now, at least. You think?
Yeah. I think we've talked about before in this playthrough about how there's certain, like, ideally I'd like to cherry pick a lot of functions into, like, because none of the Paradox games are perfect, but they're all really great. But there are some little things that you'd like to add and remove from each game.
Yeah, definitely.
Then again, I haven't played Crusader Kings, but I'm sure there's some stuff from there that you'd like to.
Well, I have Crusader Kings is the Paradox game I played the least, so it's a good game. It's just I don't know. Victoria 2 is my personal favorite of those games.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I thought I didn't know that. I thought you preferred EU4, but oh well.
No, I'd say Victoria too. I mean, once upon a time, EU3 was my favorite, but I think Victoria 2 has surpassed it at this point in terms of, well, enjoyment had, I think.
Oh, really? Because I was going to ask, like, if you would rank it for... Because I like... When I compare games and stuff, I like to compare it in terms of, like, which... I mean, it's very hard to say, like, which was the best game, because it's such an open question. But if you ask, like... If you change the question just slightly to... which game have you had the most fun with, or something like that, then it becomes a lot easier to make a distinction. But you would still say, if I asked that question, you would still say Victoria 2.
Yeah, I think so.
That I'm shocked.
Why?
I don't know. I just thought, like, I mean, you have to have a lot more playing hours with both all of the Universalis games.
Well, yeah. In terms of most hours played, I think it would be EU3. Yeah, EU3 would probably win out. Yeah, but the thing is that it's impossible for me to measure it, actually, with any of the games, because when I was younger, I played a hell of a lot of EU2 and EU1 and Hearts of Iron 1 and 2 and stuff like that. So EU I have no idea how much. Yeah, EU1.
Well, yeah.
It was released in like 2000 or something.
It
was ages ago.
Ages ago.
I also played a lot of Sphere 3, which Crown of the North.
I played the second one, which is lots of good
the
memories.
Second one is so different from the first.
I mean, I went back. We downloaded it like I don't know, like a year ago or something, 1.5, and I remember we both played it, and it's almost unplayable to an extent. It's just so rough in the edges.
Yeah, it's quite old.
But it's fun. I mean, that sort of thing is what built, or like what these games are built upon. But they are just so much more advanced.
I mean, not really. It's, the first and the second one is not much from them left in this game, but definitely the third one that was made by Paradox is very similar in mechanics. You can see like some things overlapping. Anyway, I just had a small minor rebellion of Citizen Guard, and there's a lot of my people that are part of the Jacobin rebels. God damn it!
What were some of the first grand strategy games that were like the sort of milestones in the early days? Was Civilization? Does that count as?
I guess so, but Civilization is more 4X. I actually don't know. I'm mostly Paradox in that regard.
Yeah, I've never really played Civilization, to be honest, even though it's... Yeah, I noticed that. It's basically like the communists that I've just cleared out in my country. They basically moved to Spain now. It's like a vacation.
Yeah, just that I kind of want... I don't want, a pure democracy. I also don't want this kind of dictatorship where I have to build all the industry and stuff. I kind of want a nice middle ground of, okay, I can choose the party. Because it's weird, I'm a dictatorship, but I cannot choose how to run my dictatorship. So I'm considering letting the Jacobin rebels... Goddamn, I always have trouble saying that.
Jacobin rebels?
For some reason. I don't know. Don't ask me. If I knew, I would have answered you. Let's see, I have people here. I don't have that many troops. It is partially because, well, my party does not allow much funding for the military. So for that reason, yeah, I definitely need to get rid of the communists. They're more pain than they're worth.
What kind of party in this day and age are against, are not jingoists, pretty much? Like, it's hard to imagine with how the world looked back then. True.
Well, at least this party is.
I said this day and age, but I mean like
in the game.
I guess. Yeah.
But just look at. I want the Communist Party of Greece. Just look at the Communist Party of Greece. Their war policy is pro-military. My war policy for my Communist Party is inexplicably. What did it say again? I need to check. Pacifism.
pacifists, yeah.
I mean, it's the worst I could have. Anti-military would be better.
You're like Leninists, and they are Stalinists, or something.
Yeah, almost.
Though, I'm not sure if you could call Lenin a pacifist, but oh well.
I mean, why not?
Vladimir Ilyich Ulyanov.
Yeah, and... Oh god, holy shit!
Belgium.
There's been added a lot... Oh god, now the war ended. Let's see how the Second World War ended.
What was the result?
Or...
It doesn't seem like much. Germany seemed to have conquered Helgoland.
So Germany got Helgoland. Is Iceland free? Iceland is free, and they have Greenland as well. So Greenland, and they are under Chinese protection, which I find quite extraordinary. Ukraine added a bunch of things, but they didn't get any of them. So they're alive, but they didn't really expand. I mean, I saw them demanding Slovakia and West Galicia and stuff like that.
Wasn't it us who set Ukraine free?
No, I don't think so. I think they must have been the origin of the crisis, either they or Iceland. But I mean, Iceland got the Faroe Islands and everything, so yeah. Go Iceland.